talked a lot about how strong your relationship is in your time together. I'm curious what you appreciate most about your bond with Matt and just what it means to you to have that relationship with your head coach.
Yeah. The main part is really just his transparency. How he can be transparent with me and allow me to know like what I'm doing well and what I'm not doing well, and not sugarcoating anything, and that helps me a lot. So I can really like target what I need to get better on. But as far as like the chemistry standpoint of it, like he's always been one of those coaches that I can go to for anything, whether it's anything on the mental side or just how I can just get better with my character, and I appreciate him for that.
One of the things that Matt talked about was he was asked about the possibility of you getting 20 carries a game. He said it's definitely doable, something obviously that would happen if the Bears were to lead more in the fourth quarter. How much would you embrace the opportunity to have that kind of role?
I think any opportunity I get presented with, I'll embrace. So if that what it comes to, I'm gonna embrace it. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna embrace whatever I'm supposed to do anyway. Because at the end of the day, like you can't play offense without 10 other guys besides me. So as much as I can contribute, wherever I need to, whenever I need to, I'll be available.
David, there's some inconsistency at offensive tackle going into the season, and also a bit of an emphasis on hitting some downfield throws this season. Has that come along with any added emphasis for you on pass protection?
I try to just give myself a lot of emphasis. Just trying to be hard on myself and set myself at a high expectation so that I can protect Andy and I can help those guys up front so that we can be better offensively. So we can handle a lot more pressures and do well at that. So I try to set a main emphasis for myself. There's like nobody else really telling me like you need to do this, but it's more so like me setting the standard for myself.
David, when you imagine the running back that you want to be, that you aspire to be, where do you think you're at in the path to get there?
I really don't know because I always see growth in everything. So what I think I'm going to be in the next couple years, I don't know. But I know if I just focus on going out every day and just getting 1% better, making myself better every day, and helping my teammates around me, whatever I'm supposed to be, I definitely won't look at it as a negative. I can definitely look back and say I'm proud of myself for getting where I am.
You look back at last year and think there's more there for you.
Of course. Just because I know myself, how good I can be and my untapped potential. That's the whole like point of me going out and trying to get 1% better every day, so that when it comes time for me to showcase what I really can do, I'll be able to do that.
You talked about this offseason, sort of learning how to run. I know it's early in camp, but have you noticed a difference already?
Yeah, I feel a lot looser, like a lot shiftier, but being able to run, like just being able to open up and like be a technician on how I run when I get those opportunities to run, in open space. So I definitely feel different, and it feels good.
How about the offense as a whole, as early as it is again? Is this a pretty typical early camp, or do you see any signs that this offense, will take a step or has room for, is going to improve?
Yeah, of course. I think everybody on the offensive side is beginning, or if not, bought into the process and understanding like we all got to be on the same accord, be on the same page, and we also got to like attack the day together. So I'm definitely excited to see what the guys on our side of the ball can do, and it'll be fun to see and to be a part of.
David, a lot of the offensive linemen have talked about the cohesion that they're building up front. I'm curious from the backfield, what do you see in that group in front of you, and particularly with the three guys in the interior, James, Cody, and Sam? What impresses you about that group?
Yeah, like their chemistry is like bar up second to none. Those guys like they so tight knit, and you can kind of like it's a infectious, kind of like a contagious aura that they give. You see like those guys coming together and being able to like just do things together. It's like, okay, it's rubbing off on me. Like I got to start doing this now with my guys in the running back room. So it's definitely good to see those guys being able to have good chemistry, so that I can do it with everybody else. So hopefully it becomes like it creates a pattern for all of us to grow and do the same thing together.
David, what do you appreciate about a veteran like Andy and the way he's able to run an offense, just come into a camp, obviously a new environment for him, and kind of seamlessly get himself acquainted with you and the rest of the offense?
Yeah, it's seeing how long he's been in the league and how he carry himself. Like he has no he doesn't have like a cocky demeanor. He doesn't have like I've been in the league for this long. You gonna listen to me? No, like he's a very humble guy, and he's definitely big on making sure that everybody's on the same page. And if you need something, like talk to him, ask him. Like I've asked Andy so many questions, like you would think I'm the cops or something. How many questions I didn't ask him, but like
What have you asked him?
a lot. But just trying to get my game, sharpen my game, and what I can do to help him. And he's definitely a vocal. I've never seen somebody come in and be so vocal, and it worked as much as it is for him. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do for us.
What's his reaction when you're asking him questions? Is he embracing that? Does he enjoy?
Yeah, he definitely embraces it. Like he ain't told me to shut up yet, so I'm good now.
Do you sense the buzz around this team coming back, getting some fans out there today, just as the season is coming back and we're getting back to sort of normal? Do you sense that buzz around this team?
Not really, because we're not really focused on that. We're more of like focused on like each other and us, being sure to say like, okay, let's just get out here and just do the thing together, attack it all together as a team and as one. And you just kind of like put on your horse blinders and you keep your head down and you just accept everything that come your way, the good, bad, and the ugly. You just got to be able to just handle it. And in order to do that, you got to be tight-knit to handle it with a good group of guys.
David, when you see some of these preseason running back rankings, do you feel underrated or slighted at all with some of these running back rankings?
I don't even look at it for real, because honestly, it really don't matter to me as long as I'm here to help my team. So wherever anybody got me ranked, it doesn't affect, like those are just opinions, and I can care less about any of them. I'm just here to make everybody else around me better.
David, when so much of your game is based on breaking tackles and keeping your balance, when you're in these practices where you can't get tackled and they're not even wearing pads, what type of things are you focused on, or what do you work on to maintain that sharpness?
The other things that they don't label me as, like being able to catch the ball, being able to run routes, being able to run fast. So I just try to emphasize and focus on that whenever I get an opportunity to.
You've talked about taking more of a leadership role. Why has that been important to you, and why is that ownership something that you want to have with this group?
Because, I mean, it's obvious. I'm going to year 3, and I feel like I could be a vocal guy on the offense and the team, and I feel like my voice, and whenever I say something, to carry a little bit of weight. So I want to be sure that I use that in the best way necessary that I can.
David, you just mentioned being labeled, and then some of the other things that you're working on, kid. Does it bother you that those things are not talked about as much in your game? Maybe the pass catching, blocking, et cetera, things you were just talking about?
Nah, because I ain't doing it for nobody else but me and my team. So as long as my team see it, like, okay, Dave, you doing this well, I need you to improve here. Boom, that's what I'm going to target. But, like, as far as anybody else, like, they don't really know how I go to work. They don't know how I handle adversity. They don't know what kind of character I carry. So it goes back to, like, people labeling me, and me can care less about what anybody got to say about me because I don't care.
David, what do you think you proved last year as a pass catcher, and how could you continue to grow that element of your game?
I think I proved that I can catch the ball. But I think I have so much more I can improve on. But it's like me beating a dead horse, coming up here telling you what I'm going to do and what I can do. I'm just going to go out there and just show.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, David.